And we're back with another episode. Let's play Shining Force CD, The Battle at the Museum. Time to kill us an old lady with violence. This should be pretty easy. I was able to save and to keep enough characters alive that even if she kills off characters, if I send them up 1 to 2 at a time maximum, I should be okay. As you can see, she hits pretty damn hard. I farted. Oh wow, look, I can't reach. That would get me in range, so... Yep, he's screwed. Bye, Eric. You're... Goodbye. Bye! So that concludes that. If I'm going to put any characters up there to fight her, I gotta get them within a decent, not a decent range, but I gotta do it so that at least the character can be healed. Yikes. That's gonna leave a mark. But it's interesting, she skipped an attack. That intrigues me to know. And shades down. This is all planned. This is all preordained. That they all must die this painfully. For the greater good. For the greater good. Trying to put Claude into position here. So you can see I'm just going down one by one. Alright. Claw's dead. One shot McGee. Yeah, he lived! Too bad it will mean nothing. Resistance is futile. Alright, let's prep up the team I'm sending in. Cut this bitch down to size, yo! Free boost spell. Alright, so that's the one chance I'm gonna have to use that. I figured she'd resort just to the breath attack if I boosted. Physical defense held well. I like using him as my guinea pig. And he's down. it's time to put our heavy hitter in there. Uh-oh. Level 3 aura, you say? You know what you can do with your aura, bitch? Eat shocker! Here we go. I was saving that just for you. We'll use Luke's level 3 healing spell first, or I'll figure it out. But she should not be able to kill him, in theory. Tastes like healing. The catch is that the bitch can heal herself. I didn't even think about that. So her MP is in the frickin'... What? It says she doesn't have any magic. Oh my god. And she can cast aura? That's gonna piss me off, something awful. Luckily he can withstand the melee. Surprised he's getting a lot of counters, though. It's gotta be the soul in the sword. Eat this bitch. The rage! The pain! Ouch. Not good. Freaking healed! And this should force Luke to use his final healing spell. Which is good, because I wanted him to at some point. Specifically for this moment. This magic moment. When Dava was about to die, she spammed the breath spell and killed me for all time. I'm just fucking with you guys. And then if I have to, I'll send him up there to heal as a kamikaze heal. Because I can. But she's pissed now. Might have to send some help with Jaha. This is about to get very ugly. Die. Yeah! Yay, yay! Time to end this, woman. Meteor Maker of Poo! And thus we have won the day! And Luke gained a level! The heck? What a beautiful day! What's it doing? And the joke could be was that he was going to marry Mayfair. It's not very certain what that was about, but it's not. Yeah, nobody's really sure what exactly was going on in that one. But just to let you guys know, there's a chance. A lot of people say that he was asking to marry her. So, you know. And for some reason, they are showing all the original cast in 2D form, which is always cool. Isn't it cute? He's in a tree, spying on a woman. He must be the staff perv. So anyway, let me talk about Shining Force Gaiden 3, and or Shining Force CD Book 3, and the battle we just had. That battle, the battle at the museum, is probably the hardest battle of all battles. Shining Force Book 3 seems to have a story that kind of concludes everything into a more grandeur, happy ending, even though it was strictly for the Sega CD, and thus you would only know this ending occurred if you played it. Because Shining Force Gaiden 3 has relevance to each other, but they never discuss. Well, I think they actually do discuss some of this stuff, but for the most part, it's all covered this way. And this closes the gaps between Shining Force 1 and Shining Force 2, excluding that we haven't played Gaiden 3. Shining Force Gaiden 3 is the one that introduces, actually, I'm going to say it, is he introduces Odd Eye as a good guy. And some of the other things that go on and occur in Shining Force Gaiden 3, Final Conflict is called Shining Force Final Conflict. A lot of what leaks into Shining Force 2 comes from that, and that's the final connection from Shining Forces 1 to Shining Forces 2 are all the three Sega CD books and Shining Force Gaiden 3. That covers everything, and that should answer any questions players have about the game. Remember, too, that the game technically starts with Shining in the Darkness, because the Shining series isn't just a bunch of tactical games. So there's an example of that for you, too. So there's lots of different things that you can consider when you're playing the Shining series, that they are canon. They do, you know, they do go together. There is a story to be told over a period of time, and it's supposed to be like 100 years or so. Or when these stories take place. If you want to look for it, I'm sure you could Google Shining Force and then, or Shining Games or Shining Force, and look at all the stories and stuff and kind of find out really what's going on with the game, so that way you can learn it all. Now this game as a whole, I give this game, as the CD version of this game, a 9 out of 10 birds. Because it comes with 3 games plus a bonus map. You've got hours of gameplay. It's voice acted. It's a remake of Game Gear games that were remade very, very well. You cannot argue that when they remade these Shining Force games that they did a really good job. So if you own a Sega CD and you're looking for a great RPG experience, Shining Force CD is the way to go. If you own a Sega CD, that means you should even buy Shining Forces 1 and Shining Force 2. And heck, even try Shining Force and Shining in the Darkness. They're all pretty good games, and I think out of all the Sega RPGs, Shining Force and the Shining series define Sega's best RPG lineup. So anyway, we'll see you again on another Let's Play. I'm your host, Nick Legato, signing off. Have a good one.